This video is long overdue, but we have one more month of school left, so I thought it was appropriate. I was probably wrong, but hey. So hey, what's up my randoms, welcome back to another video. If you've never seen me here before, hi, how are you? As you can see from today's title, I am bringing some tips and tricks for you and me. This is mainly for everybody. What? These are some tips and tricks to just help you finish this last month of school right. Because we're in May, some people end school in May, some people end school in June. I don't know what to say about that. I just thought let's finish off this month strong, and also since progress reports for my school came out last Friday, and this is like a whole new week, a whole new like kind of sub quarter, progress reports came out, and so I just thought, okay, let's see how well we can do for the rest of the quarter, rest of the semester, and go on with our life in day and and just see and just thrive throughout the rest of the year, because this, oh god, it's been a struggle. So I've been doing online school for like a year and a half. I did a push last year, and that was all online, and it was my daily period, so I had it every day. Sophomore year, I had spreadsheets, but that wasn't a full semester, and I understand why I did not want to do it anymore. But like now that I have these tips and tricks that kind of help me get through a push, but not really, and they're kind of really helping me get through quarantine school right now. I think it's time for me to do this. And also, Dodea schools in Europe, we're not going back to school. And with that being said, here are my tips and tricks to help everybody try to get through this last month of school. So the first category is organization, because if you're not organized, then your life's chaotic, and I love being organized because I want everything to run smoothly, and if nothing runs smoothly, then I don't have any motivation to do anything, and then in the end I end up failing. So one way you can stay organized is with a planner, or as Angie likes to call this, my Bible. If you see senior story, then you know at the beginning of every week, Monday and Tuesday, because that's when teachers normally give assignments, sometimes Sunday, but I don't like to mess with that. And the way my school works is Mondays and Wednesdays are A days, Tuesdays and Thursdays are B days, and then Fridays are C days, which are all our classes. So for like my A day classes, I take time on Monday to write all of them down for the week, so it doesn't look like too much for when I go and do it. Another way you can like help yourself organize things is through color coding. Now for classes, I have a different color for each class. Vidcom's like a magenta, Spanish is brown, stats is yellow. Like I have something's color coordinated so it doesn't all look like it's for one class and you don't get confused. On top of organization for your school, make sure your room is clean, or whatever environment you're in is clean, because a clean environment helps you stay focused and like motivated and everything. So when you're organized, when your room is organized, it kind of helps. And I know when I film videos or I'm in school and my room is not clean, I'm not focusing, because my brain is, I'm so used to cleaning, and if nothing's clean, I don't want it. Next category is staying focused. Now, this is a biggie, because if you're not focused, then whatever. So, one huge tip is to not work in your bed. Literally everybody says this. Your bed is where you sleep, and if you're doing work in your bed, you're probably gonna get tired. And if you're not tired, you're probably gonna get stressed, which is probably gonna make you get tired. Another tip is to leave your phone alone, or just dealing around your phone. What you could do is turn it on do not disturb, but I don't have notifications on for anything, so I don't really need to do that. You can also turn your phone off, but if you need your phone on for emergencies, you can put it in a different room or a different area of your room, someplace where it's hard to get to. I don't know. Just complicate your life with your phone. Or if you need to use it for school, turn it on grayscale. Now, my favorite one to do is put it on grayscale, because what it does is, since I still need my phone for certain classes, like if my laptop isn't working, I need to use Hangouts or Google Meet or whatever it's called, then I use my my phone for it. And what grayscale does is it turns your phone black and white, and it Like, for some reason, my brain is really attracted to the colors on your phone, and when it's in black and white, you lose interest because, I don't know, you just do. I don't know the exact reason for it. Next is, if you like listening to music, go ahead and listen to music. Now, I recommend lo-fi music because lo-fi music be popping. Don't be sleeping on lo-fi music. You literally can't sleep to lo-fi music though, because a lot of it is made for sleeping. Some of it's for sleeping, some of it's for just relaxing, some of it's for studying. It's great, but I recommend do not use the lo-fi music you use to sleep, to relax, and to study, and then you know, no, don't ever combine the playlist on Spotify and Apple Music, and there's advertisements on Instagram and Snapchat for it. Some of my favorite lo-fi artist channels on YouTube are Fear Dog and The Bootleg Boy. One reason I like Fear Dog so much is because they last around like an hour-ish, and that's how long I take on my work. And you know, there's no, I lied. There's some like sounds in the back, like some lyrics or some people talking, but like you don't really pay attention to it when you're focusing on your work because you're listening to lo-fi music. You get what I'm saying? The Bootleg Boy though it's kind of like one of those like record labels, I would say. Some people have their music featured on there as like their debut area. There might be some songs with words there, but you know what? There are some good mixes. My favorite is the one in Kyoto. There's another one in Shibuya. I don't know, there's a lot of cute ones, and the reason why I like the Bootleg Boy so much is because there's a lot of Japanese cities and places where the music is based off of, so I'm just like, that's real cute, and that hit close to home. Now for motivations. Have some routines. Have a morning routine, have a nighttime routine like you always do. Don't try to change anything in your life, because then you're gonna feel kind of like unmotivated to do things, because if you don't get ready in the morning kind of like you would for school, then I'm sorry, hon. I developed a morning routine that has been working, and that will pop out soon because quarantine morning routines are important, and apparently I need new video ideas. Now look forward to the end of school, because listen, seniors, we have graduation, and no, it's not the graduation we planned for or we thought we were gonna get, but at least it might be something, you know? Look on the bright side. We're getting our diplomas. We're gonna be done with this mess. Juniors are gonna be seniors next year, and even though the beginning of school might not be in session, you know, at least you're gonna be a senior, and you're gonna end up probably having an actual graduation, unlike us sophomores. You're about to be upperclassmen, low upperclassmen, but upperclassmen nonetheless. And freshmen, you have just done your first year of high school. Like, that's a big deal. Not really, but it's a big deal. Have a school routine, and what this can entail is to make sure your school experience is as close to actual school. Just to make sure like your school morning is good, so in the rest of the school day you will feel like you're kind of in school. Another thing you could do is set timers for school. In senior story, you see me doing this. I've been doing this for the past, I don't know how many weeks. I've been doing this since the quarter began, since before the quarter, like since before spring break. So what this does is it kind of helps me have like a guideline for school, because you know, I like to do my work for first period during first period, my work for second during second, my third, and go on with my day like that. Set a whole like school calendar. If you base base your whole at home school day off of the school times, like for meetings and doing classwork and stuff, then it will help you greatly in, como se dice, doing your work. Now get your work done as soon as possible. This is because if you can do all your work, if you can see all the work for the week and you can do it as soon as possible, then go ahead and do it. I know me, I like to do my work Monday and Tuesday, so I don't have to worry about it Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Anything that's assigned on those days, I can do and not stress about anything else that they made us do in the week. And also it allows for like 2 heavy days and then like 3 light days if you do need to do classwork. And my school, again, Fridays they're C days, they're all your classes combined. And also it prevents late work. Now, social life, everybody needs it. even me. Even if I don't like talking to people as much, everybody needs a social life. And during your breaks, you could talk to friends. During classes, you could talk to friends. You could have Zoom calls, you could have FaceTime calls, you could have whatever you want. I already talked to my friends during school because we're in group chats and whatever, and we all have questions, and so we end up just talking to each other. I recommend to stay away from your family. Now, I know me, I don't like being bothered by my family during school, so I have a poster up on my door saying whether I'm recording or if I'm in school or if I'm not doing anything. It's because I don't see them in school, so I don't want to see them at home. And also try not to hop on social media. Yeah, I know this is the social like branch of this whole video, but social media is toxic. TikTok is toxic. Snapchat is toxic. Now, I know some people use social media to talk to your friends, but I recommend talking to your friends on grayscale. Turn your phone on grayscale. Now, to just help you personally feel better and like kind of change your environment a little bit, open your windows. Like, just pull up them blinds in the morning to let the sun come in. You can get sun in your room like I can, like this window right here. That's where the sun rises because that's where it points. I don't really appreciate it because I like my room dark, and the sun, it just makes my room hot. Even with Spain is just hot in the first. And on top of that, I open up my windows, which is another good thing to do because you get fresh air. We'll talk about that soon. The sun rising in my room, not the biggest deal, but if you can get sun and if you enjoy sun, go ahead and do it because it gives a different type of light. It makes me tired. I realize when I wake up that early in the morning, when I wake up before sunrise or at sunrise, or I see the sunrise, I'm just like, oh my god, this day's gonna feel so long. I'm gonna be so tired. Yeah, there's that. And also open your windows. I have this one open, but I close it, not close the window, but like I close the curtains so the light doesn't, you know, mess. But during school, sometimes during senior story, you see those curtains pulled all the way. You can see windows open, all the way open. Sometimes I have both of these windows open. Fresh air, it helps, like, I guess, clean the impurities in your house. I wouldn't say it like that. It's like it just gets rid of all like any chemicals you might use, so like any air fresheners or cleaners that you might use. There's also, you know, there's a lot of carbon dioxide buildup in your house. Release that, honey. If you don't get fresh air, you can become easily irritated, and I'm already easily irritated. And I did not open my windows around like the first few weeks of quarantine. That I did, and let me tell you, as soon as I did and I was doing some things like cleaning my room and some things, I'm all about cleaning. I was doing some things to make me feel better. It really helped. I felt less irritated. I got irritated quick, but I just felt less irritated. And also, if you can go outside, go outside. If you want to take a walk, take a walk. Now, I don't like going outside, like I said. But everybody needs vitamin D, everybody needs oxygen, everybody needs fresh air, blah, blah, blah. But the way my house works, thankfully, is we have like a little courtyard inside. This is why I don't want to be with my family. A house, and then we have like a patio around us, and then we have a patio inside the house. Like, there's like a little area open. I have my aloe plants there. I can, like, you know, go out, water them, get a little bit of sun. But, you know, there's that on that. It gives you that sense of going outside, and if you want to go outside and take a walk, go ahead and take a walk. I ain't gonna stop you. Ain't nobody gonna stop you except the cops if you can't. But anyways, yeah, that was my tips and tricks and whatever for online school. I hope you enjoyed. I hope your morning, evening, afternoon, night, wherever in the world is going great, and I hope you're living it up. But with that being said, we signing it off here again, and point blank.